From Norwich, Splinter.
A father and son team who fought in the second series, back with a completely changed robot, wheelchair motor power, crusher scooper, welded steel frame. It's the heaviest in the heat. In Series 2, they were knocked out by GBH in their previous incarnation as Ivanhoe. And just look how primitive the robots were 2 series ago compared to these days. GBH got in underneath Ivanhoe, too high ground clearance really, and rolled them. Stuart and Craig, over and out for them.
This is my dad Stuart and I'm Craig. This is our robot Splinter, and together we make Team Ivanhoe.
Yeah, Splinter's got very high traction tiles here, and it's powered by 2 Bosch motors. The main weapon is these 2 arms here, powered by wheelchair motors. They're quite powerful, and the idea is to get under the other robots and grab hold of them, chop them, and ram them into the side wall.
From Edinburgh, Small Torque.
Sharp teeth, a spinning disc, a bulletproof plastic shell, top speeds of 20 miles an hour. I mean, this is the talk of the pit. Idle gossip, Small Torque, or will the chatter box all opponents up? In the last series, they were knocked out by the Thing in the second round. Nowadays, they have a special cooling system. It could be essential. They took a buffeting and a bashing from the Thing and from the house robots. That wasn't the problem. You see the smoke there? They had some sort of internal fire, which KO'd them in the end. The special cooling system may prevent that this time around. They may go further. Let's hope so for Small Torque.
Hi, I'm Richie, this is Alex, and this is Martin, and we're Team Small Torque. We've been in the last 2 wars. We've come back this year with a faster machine. We've got a bigger disc that goes around, about 4,000 RPM, should do a lot of damage. We can be flipped and still run around. And if that happens, the disc will drag us along even faster. So hopefully we'll have a good fight and do some damage and get through to the final.
From Dagenham in Essex and seeded number 31, Centurion.
Capable of roaming around the arena, powered by 2 industrial motors, the pneumatic axe and front lifter can destroy legions. But in the last series, they fiddled while their hopes burned. They were knocked out by 101 Centurion. The axe not in play. The front lifters hauled 101 off the arena floor. They didn't follow up that attack. 101 pushed them against the arena sidewall. In came the house robots, and Killerhurtz truncated the hopes of Centurion.
Hi, my name's Ray Tate. This is my brother Matt, and this is our friend here, Jeff Bradford. This is our robot, Centurion. She's powered by 2 750-watt industrial motors. We've got a nasty axe on the back here to do some damage, producing a force of about 15 tonnes. We've got a nice set of lifting forks on the front here that give us well over a nice 2-foot lift, powered by an 80mm cylinder, producing about half a tonne of force there.
Roboteers, stand by.
The front scoop of Splinter there, Stuart and Craig Waitman. There's Small Torque, little Alex in the middle, only 8. And Centurion, Ray Tate, the captain of the controls.
3, 2, 1.
Big Ray's an alarm technician by trade. No alarm bells ringing for Centurion at the moment, and on the attack on Splinter straight away. Now you can see the sort of crushing arms of Splinter coming out, trying to pinch Centurion, and in slams Small Torque with a very impressive movement there, a great power drive. The arms of Splinter go back in. There's Centurion trying to flip Small Torque up in the air. Very unusual looking robot Splinter. It's combined a scoop and also sort of pickaxe weapons there. We haven't seen it before. Attacking Small Torque. Centurion standing idle. Is it too idle, I wonder? Well, the flipper... Oh no, it's okay. The flipper was working, they're off and running now, Centurion. Down comes the axe. No great power on that Centurion axe, though. 15 tons of power, I don't think so. Not from what we've seen. Splinter grapples Small Torque. Now you can see why we do have the pincers and the scoop. And in towards Shunt, and the great axe blow penetrates the so-called bulletproof plastic shell of Small Torque away, and nippy Small Torque up to 20 miles an hour. It's a quick robot across the arena floor. Dead Metal comes out, a little bit of a pinch. Ooh, tight. Down comes a circular saw of Dead Metal. Spinning. Splinter think they've obviously done enough to go through. Centurion, curiously sluggish, immobile throughout, really. Don't know what the judges will have made of it if it goes to the judges, but they've hardly moved, Centurion. I don't know whether the Tate brothers have got a problem there with the controls, the 750-watt industrial motors. Killerhurtz there on the left-hand side, and Centurion, our seeded robot here, number 31, seeds thrash from Killerhurtz, says the message. Centurion about to be thrashed and smashed, crashed into the pit any second now. Well, that's an upset. Out go the number 31 seed Centurion. And in the great gladiatorial Robot Wars Coliseum, the thumbs go down for the Roman Centurion.
Centurion immobilised. Splinter and Small Torque through to the next round.
Well, we said it was every man for themselves, and it was. But did you know that the other two teams were planning on ganging up on you?
No, not really, no.
We do now.
But they didn't really. It was the house robots that ganged up on you.
It was indeed, yeah. Yeah, I think because in the previous wars we did have a little go at Bash, and we think they was trying to get their revenge back on us.
And Matilda wasn't happy either, was she?
No, not really, no.
But they can't do that unless you're immobilised.
That's right.
And so were you?
Yes, we was. It was very sad. We was going quite well, and the problem was we lost drive. And Jeffy has done a diagnosis check, and he's found...
An autopsy?
An autopsy, if you like.
Yeah, we've got a safety device which is built into the unit, or has to be built into the unit, and the pin's actually sheared and caused us to lose power, and of course we were dead in the water.
That's electronics for you, isn't it?
Yes,
the tiniest thing makes all the difference on Robot Wars.
We were sitting ducks.
So the Centurion crash, Splinter and Small Torque go through, along with Killerhurtz and Eric. Let's see how they line up then. Well, Killerhurtz, seeded number 16, meets Splinter, and Small Torque against Eric. That'll be an interesting one.
While our competing robots take an oil leak, let's do for pinball what Godzilla did for lizards. It's our bigger, badder, and horribly mutated Pinball Warrior Tournament. So, let the trials begin!
Driving skill and pace. Very important in the Pinball Warrior Tournament. Spawn of Scudder, 245 points dominating. Gemini Firestorm 2, Killerhurtz still to come, though. Still open. Let's see who's next in the Pinball Warrior.
From Hornchurch, seed number 17, King B3.
And veterans from Series 2 and 3, Simon Harrison at the controls, loves a little bit of DJ mixing. This robot costs £4,000 to make. 99.9% of it, Simon's own money.
3, 2, 1.
Going towards the barrels, traditional start for a Pinball Warrior competitor. 5 points for each of those barrels. Slammed, can he get in there on the target guarded? 5 match, yes! 50 points! Well scored by King B3, trying to knock the spear into the illuminated pit. Or is it? No, goes for the multi-ball release. That's 10 points for that. Hopefully one of those little balls will go down into the pit for more points to be scored. Little balls, they're bowling balls. That's how heavy they are. Gives you some sense of the scale. In comes Killerhurtz, has the freedom of the arena. More points scored there for flipping up the car door. Good run this so far, attacking another 50-point target. Guarded so far by Matilda. Spins away, Simon here. Loves his photography. He's an engineer for an electronics company. Gets him with 54 points. This is a very good run by King P3, but they need to get away from Matilda. Get some more on the board. Coming down here to get in beyond Dead Metal. And that's a super run by King B3. Ran out of time a little bit at the end. Highly creditable. Started off with the 5 points for each of the barrel, and then 50 points there. The side target, the multi-ball release. The car door. Back again for a side target. 50 points in behind Matilda. Well done, boys. Won't win it for them, but King B3 just 20 points behind Spawn of Scudder, and only 7 robots to come.
Our pinball table claims another victim. Let's see what's going to happen in the wars.
Craig, it's the axe of Killerhurtz against the crusher of Splinter. It's the spinning disc of Small Torque against the lifting jaw of Eric.
The Killerhurtz team about to go into the arena. They're getting powered up there. Rebecca, it's tense here in the pen, is it not?
It's very, very tense.
Les, come on, show us the back of your T-shirt. This is their message. Killerhurtz. It kills, it hurts. Get used to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there's nobody to conspire with now, is there? Ooh, it's a head-to-head. Are you tense?
Yeah, a bit.
A bit. You're all driving?
Yeah.
In control?
Yeah, early. Yeah. Dad's doing the weapon.
What are you going to do to your opponents?
Hopefully smash into them and then knock him over.
Excuse me, gents.
Smack him against the side.
Start. Can you go upstairs to your driving?
It's all starting.
Straight through.
On your marks.